Let's see. Hopefully this has worked. Let's hope for the best. Give me a moment. Hopefully you guys can hear that music in the background. Alright. Welcome everybody to another Manny Podcast. My name is Rossi. I am your host. And I hope you're all doing well. It's nice to be back again. Just with another quick one before I go to sleep tonight. Just wanted to check up on the people and see how you're all doing. And I really hope for yous that you're doing well, or that, the day's only just started and you got the chance of great things happening today. Alright, so I've had a pretty long day myself, but it's been, it's not really been that stressful. So honestly, pretty chilled out, pretty mellow. I went to doctors today and that all went fine. So everything is doing well. I'm on a pretty good course at the moment. My treatment's working quite well. The only thing that's going on right now is it's hella hot in my room. And when I mean hella hot, I mean look at the sweat on my forehead there. That's some shine. Yeah, that is some shine. I've decided to go with a different look for the stream. Got the denim, with the crazy drug infested when this shirt's been cracked out, you've done too many psychedelics. So, by the way, PSA, I'm not on any psychedelics. I am on a lot of medication. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing really well. And you know what? If you aren't doing well, remember that just because you ain't in the best place currently doesn't mean you don't have the opportunity to be in a better place soon. I really believe in the fact of, that these things come in waves, and as long as you're on that up down wave, you're chilling. As long as you don't flatline, you're good, because as soon as we flatline, we fade away. So as long as it's up and down, guys, you're doing good, you're doing well, because that's all that this life is. It's an up and down journey of an uncertainty. Make sure that light's not on. Hold on. Make sure my shutter speed as well. I just put it down one notch because it's kind of dark in my room. But I thought maybe... I don't know. I don't know where to put it at. Maybe you like the darker look, maybe you like the lighter look. Tell me what you think, whether we go like all out light with the 30. I know that makes like the motion a little bit different, but then you've got this nice, bright picture. But yeah, I've been chilling recently. I've just been doing, some music stuff, and generally been alright, I hope you guys are feeling that same positive energy, and if you ain't, don't feel afraid to feel that, because, in this life, we ain't always going to get to decide how we feel in that moment. Just as long as you know that there is certain things you can control, and sometimes there's certain things that, you won't be able to control, and that's not your fault. That is just the way these things go. And I feel like in a situation, if you don't have control of that situation, just know you have control of certain things in the situation. When you feel like you're losing control, don't be scared, because you can only control so much, right? Like I say, it's like a roller coaster. Like, you can control you can try and control the fear, but you can't control the actual motion. You're on the ride. You can only control how you feel on the ride. So remember that you do have some sense of control, even when it feels like you've lost all of it, alright? And just know that, like I said before, just because you feel this way currently doesn't mean it's going to last forever. And there is always the possibility that things will get better pretty soonish for you. And maybe change isn't something that comes by so fast, Maybe it isn't something that we obtain overnight. Maybe it isn't something we obtain over a year. Maybe it's something that we constantly work towards. There is no thing you will obtain. It's what you obtain in each moment. You see what I'm saying? It's not a thing, like a possession that you just get and have the reward. It's how it benefits you each day. And I've been trying to do that myself, with trying to get a little bit healthier with walking, going outside more, pushing boundaries, because that's something that's difficult for me. And I hope you're able to make some good moves, because sometimes it's really difficult to see the good moves when you feel like your path has been strayed, But remember that no matter how far down the road, you can always turn back, right? And you already know where you came from, so it's easier. Just don't feel like you're trapped going a certain direction. That's it, some better fucking... That was like some weird music. But I just wanted to come on tonight because I don't know, I got lots of stuff planned for the week, and I've got time tonight, so why not do it tonight? I've been trying to say to myself, when I feel like doing something, that's the time to do it, because opportunity don't wait, and opportunity to do something might be missed the next day. So when I feel like, doing something in the moment, I usually do it if it's healthy. Work for your damn self as well. Don't feel selfish. That's one thing I've started accepting recently. Work for your damn self. Because, other people can do so much for you, but at the end of the day, you gotta do it for yourself. And when people say to you, like, you're being selfish because you want to look after yourself, the real person who is being selfish in that moment is the person saying that. Because they know in their head that because you're now more focused on yourself, that they ain't getting all that attention they once got. They ain't getting all that shit they used to get from you. Because you finally figured, I gotta start working for me. I gotta stop working 100% for you. And I gotta find that balance, because Lord knows you can get so endorsed into other people, but the only person that's going to get you an endorsement is you. And people will flock around you begging attention, trying to distract you from your real motives. Don't let them do that. Don't let them do that, because as soon as you get distracted, it's so easy to stay that way. And it's hard to kind of break the distraction. It seems every time I stream I start yawning, because I talk about such mind-boggling shit, and I've got no script. So it's not like these other shows where people be reading off a sheet or reading this, that and the other. I don't read none of that stuff. I just speak because it flows naturally for me. I don't need someone putting up a teleprompter or some, usual script. But yeah, man, like, I'm doing pretty well. I've managed to completely stay away from cigarettes for a while, which is good. So I'm just using one of these till I can finally stop using one of these, and we're on our way. It's been so hot recently that I don't have like full-blown hay fever, but it's gave me the symptoms, like runny eyes, stuffy nose, all that stuff. It's just not the nicest thing in the world to be dealing with, but it's not the worst as well. I can't complain, Some of these pods are just on their way out, honestly. Just like bubbling sensations. Some of these are brilliant though, honestly. Some of them are bomb. But yeah, I've been rewatching shows I used to watch, reminiscing on times when I was younger. Let me get relaxed in there, Let me get chilled. So I was reminiscing on times, back in the past where I was a young, wild spirit, I was crazy young, man, and situations called for me and I jumped. And honestly, do I regret those decisions? I don't know. But did I have fun? I had fun. And that's what you're meant to do when you're young, Hold on. I shouldn't be yawning so damn much, bro. But I'll be watching these shows that I used to watch when I was, on a different astral plane, bro. I would be blasted out my goddamn mind, I'd be completely out of touch with reality. And I just reminisce, man. I reminisce. But that stuff don't last forever, you know. And for the better of it, you know, it's not meant to last forever, because if it lasts forever, you know, you're not in touch with reality. That's the sad bit about it, you know. That all these tools that you use to escape, did you ever really escape, or did you just come back? Or did you just imprison yourself in a different way? Did you just set yourself a new limit? You know, and I've been nearly 3 years clean of hard drugs, which is insane to think about, you know, which is like fucking insane to think about, because that's nearly how long I did them for, which is mental, mate, mental. And do I still crave to do them? Yep. Do I still, you know, have dreams about them? Yep. Do I still wish I could do them? Yeah. You know, but do I really want to do them? Do I want to be doing them? No. And there's lots of other things. There's lots of other things with it as well, that I'm kind of glad I'm sober, you know. But at the same time, it was an escape. But I escape in different means now, you know. And it's like that whole time, man, it built up for such a shit show. And I've only, you know, begun this journey of a normal life again, which is, you know, weird, strange. It's a new experience. Feel like you've been born again. But, you know, it was for the better. And I really hope that if you're dealing with an addiction out there, that, you know, you can find some resolution, or you can find some comfort. Because drugs, in a way, you just hide. You just hide in emotions beneath the surface. And they will build up so much beneath the surface that you end up breaking. But just know that, you know, you ain't any less of a person for doing that, because everyone, if they could, would, you know, hide and not process the information, because it's difficult to process. It takes a long time. It takes a lot of pain. No one wants that. Nobody. But it's like, sometimes we gotta do the things we don't want to do, you know, because we spend a lot of time doing the things we only want to do, and drugs are definitely one of them. But I reminisce for those times, rare, because after you do them for so long and all the time, like every single day, I'll always be a little party, you know. But like I say, I don't drink, I don't smoke anymore, and I don't smoke weed anymore. I don't take hard drugs anymore, completely sober. Apart from like medication and stuff like that, 100% sober, and it's a new life. It ain't the easiest at times, or any of the time actually, but it's worth it, and that's all that matters. But man, I'd be blasted into different realities, you know. I've seen so many other sides to life. I've seen things, you know, that could have happened to me. I've seen temporary things happen to me that could have been permanent. And I still deal with repercussions of stuff I did, you know, because I pushed those limits. I pushed them hard, and I was lucky to come back from that and be able to, you know, verbalize to a camera like I do, verbalize into a microphone like I do, to be able to speak the way I do, not even take it down to the basic stuff, to be able to walk, to be able to talk, and in general, just be here, you know that that is a camera, know that all this stuff around me is real. Because bruh, I'm telling you, it might not happen to you, but there is those people out there, and no one likes to think of that when they're doing it, because it's a scary thought, but it could happen. That was me with weed. I can't smoke weed ever again. And I was a guy who was smoking like a half ounce a day, bro. At points, you know, by myself. And what did that do? Just sent me completely psychotic. Just sent me into a psychosis state, to the point where I didn't know what was going on. I was so scared for my own life. I was just fighting my own little battle, and that never really left, you know. It changed me forever. I had my first ever panic attack, you know, and since then, since I quit weed, I've had what, maybe 700 panic attacks, you know, or up there somewhere crazy high, and all of them I felt like I was genuinely gonna die or drop dead. And I have terrible anxiety, like really bad anxiety. I just learned to cover it up in a mask of music or confidence, to kind of use that anxiety to my benefit, to write music and to artfully express that anxiety and that uncertainty and the overactive mind. I wouldn't be able to have the ability to speak the way I do without my anxiety, because it just makes my mind race. And I can be thinking about so many different things at once. Or I could be thinking about one specific thing in a massive depth of detail, and I can't stop thinking about it up until, you know, that anxiety fades or settles, and it just amasses information into the brain. But man, I'd speak for such long periods of time. That's probably what's making me yawn. The fact that, you know, for 30 minutes straight I can just speak, and I don't take breaks with what I say. But one thing I am quite proud of at this point now is that I can speak at a normal pace and not have to rush what I'm saying. That I'll speak at a pace where people can understand what I'm saying. That I speak in a way that most people find it calming to listen to me. Almost like it's like, you know, a slow bedtime story. And I actually worked on that for a long time, to speak with a slower pace of tone and to speak in a calmer way, so that people, when they speak to me or listen to me, that they feel calmer, and that I give off this, you know, appearance that I'm super chilled out, because that helps other people relax. Because if someone else is relaxed around me, I can finally relax. So it's as much for you guys as it is for me. Look at this. Look at this. 2 litres of Fanta Fruit Twist. Beautiful. But yeah, man, I thought I'd do this, stream tonight. It's in lovely, sexy 4K quality. Damn fucking right, it's in 4K quality. 4K quality, baby. That's the way we do it on this channel. You know what I'm saying? You don't see these other streamers streaming in 4K. I am. I was going to read some psychology today to you guys, but then I thought it'd be quite boring. I was going to, tell you about different mental health stuff, but I just wanted to chat to you, give you a general vibe, speak generally, because sometimes when it's super specific it can end very fast, whereas if I'm on a general basis I can speak about a lot of different stuff, which I kind of prefer. I do kind of prefer it that way. I don't mind speaking specifically, especially if I can go in depth into it, but sometimes there's not much to go in depth in. It lacks, quantity. It has the quality but no quantity, whereas I kind of like quantity. I'm much more of a person of quantity than quality, but there'll be people out there that go, you've got neither, and you're probably right, to be honest, but I do try, and honestly I just like speaking. I like conversating, especially conversating with myself, weirdly enough. Like, I kind of just enjoy speaking in my room, chilled out, speaking to the camera. It gives me a vibe that there is someone else there that wants to listen, because if you're not here, then it is, it is what it is. You like other YouTubers, you like listening to other people, but if you are here, there's a reason why you're here. It's either because you like listening to me, or you like my personality, or something about the YouTube channel, and I appreciate that. I really appreciate that, because this started out as a little project for me, and over time it's become something that I kind of reconcile in, that something that I need to do sometimes. There's stuff that I need to get off my chest, little rants and raves, But yeah, man, I honestly think with the way things are going for me, that, I can't be too depressed about stuff, because things have gone pretty well recently. Nothing that bad has happened that I can think of or complain about, so I can't pet peeve about that, which kind of sucks, but at the same time it's good, trust me. But yeah, I'll be chilling, I'll be doing the same thing as I always do, and I'm always still here, so you guys don't need to worry about shit in terms of me, because I'll always be here. I'm one of the toughest people I know, you know, mentally. So this is at the point where my meds have like fully kicked in, and I feel, whew, you know, I feel drowsy. Like, my eyes will go down to the point where there's like one eye open, and then that's when I'm like, ooh, time to go to bed. But as you could already tell, my eyes are always very close together, you know, very closed. I have a natural stoned look, but when I'm on medication, it becomes like really like squinting, do you know what I mean? But that's just how my eyes rest. Especially when there's a light, like a big light over there. But yeah, man, we're at 30 minutes. I gotta be up in the morning. I don't wanna do a stream so long that I can't sleep, so I'm probably gonna jet off. But hopefully I can do another one of these soon. There's no guarantees on time. If you get around to catch it, it's nice. If not, don't worry about it. I've been your host, Rossi. Thank you for listening to me ramble. I appreciate it, I really do. This has been the Mental Manny, coming at you on YouTube. Alright, boys, well, and gals, girls, ladies, men, gentlemen, I'm gonna go to bed and get some wonderful sleep. See you guys in a bit.